Send out the live ping, do all the things, going live at live ping. Gnome battle time. Do I publish this? Yeah, I'll publish this announcement. Why not? What? I guess I should go tell my friends to watch my streams then. Because I'm shameless and I plug all my content. Shameless self-promotion. Why? Go back to being live, please. Thank you. Okay. Welcome to Fight Quest, chat. This is like the most on a whim stream I've ever done. Why is it the most on a whim stream I've ever done? Well, you see, I've been playing this demo for the past little bit, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. This is a little indie survivors like game, and I noticed something right when I was going to go close the game, right? A leaderboard here, and I want to be number one. I want to be number one. You know? So I'm going to stream until I become the number one gnome exterminator. So that's what we're doing in today's stream. That's so weird seeing my stream at low latency. So, yeah. It's going to be a slower, just chatting sort of stream, because this is a survivors-like game. And as we all know, these things, when you're doing endless runs, kind of just become you bullying the enemies after a while. So, have at ye, foes. Gnomish cretins. And so yeah, I hope it doesn't sound too bad on stream today, because I moved what room I was in my house. And there's more of an echo in this room. And I changed audio settings the last time I was in my OBS, so like a 1-2 whammy there. But we should be good. And I need noise for myself. Hopefully this doesn't come through on stream. Okay, you know. I have to make sure that my audio settings are correct. Let's start with the coin purse. I think that's a pretty decent upgrade. It's one of the few upgrades in this game that actually has any scaling to it, so I'll take it. Bam, bam. And so my goal kinda here is just to speed run as many upgrades as possible. Now, unfortunately, upgrades are based on a, per... Ooh, let's not already die, please. That would not be great. Upgrades in this... What the hell? He teleported! What was I saying? Are, like, based on bosses. And the bosses spawn once every 2 rounds, so... Scaling's a little slow, and will only get slower as we go on. But that's okay, because there's a very limited number of upgrades in this game anyway, so by about round 40, you've gotten every upgrade in the game. And then after that, it'll literally just be test of perseverance. Why am I doing so poorly? I'd like to not do poorly, please. I'm looking for one specific upgrade that's going to blow this whole run open. That's not it, but I will take it. And that upgrade would be the Lone Wolf. That upgrade is going to turn me to Death Destroyer of Worlds. I suspect. I haven't actually gotten the upgrade, but I have unlocked it. Because you had to do like a little secret path thing to unlock it. I did that last run. So now, hoping that it does what I'm thinking it does per the description. Because if it does, we are in for a treat. I only need to punch like 40,000 more gnomes before I get on the leaderboards. Let's go, chat. Oh, goodness. Alchemist, the nurse. Let's take the nurse. The nurse is always a great upgrade to take. I'll just make sure I'm not squishy. Let's not die. What the hell am I doing? What the hell am I doing here? Oh, the ravenous, the gnomes! They're crazy. Dude, the gnomes are freaking insane, man. But so am I! I don't know why I said that like Willem Dafoe. So am I, Spider-Man. Please have the nurse. Yes. Goated. I hate frogs. They are my least favorite enemy in the game. Because they don't take damage from ground pounds. They're like built to be obnoxious. It would be fine, except like a billion of them spawn in the later round. I missed. Take out the gnomes. Bam, bam. Alright, I think that's all of them. Yes, great. Oh. Where is it? We will take the nurse. that will max out my health already. I feel early game. It's best to just focus on survivability, so I'm going to be taking the Nurse, which I've gotten literally every copy of the Nurse that I can take. I have maxed out that upgrade. And then I'll be taking the Alchemist to get more healing potions. Please, where is it? I don't want... Okay. Putting up coins well. Draft brain. I'm going to take the root here. Because now that'll get me to enough damage to where I can 2-tap the frogs. I am not creating engaging combat right now, I must say. I am not locked in. You're great, gnomish fella. Alright. I really enjoy this game's movement tech, it's great. Not that there's much of it, but what is here is great, I should say. There we go, that gets us through to victory, and now, what we're doing, press continue, endless mode. I understand. As many frogs as I can because I hate them. Imagine opening up my stream for the first time, or hell, being a returning viewer, and the first thing you see is anti-frog rhetoric. Honestly, that's pretty funny. Cope the brute, time to cut. We're gonna take a way to cope. Since it's not uncommon to see me below half health. And now, when below half health, I am capable of, one-hitting frogs. We want as many damage buffs as possible at this point, so we can take out as many enemies as fast as possible. Because the big enemies have larger health pools, obviously. I mean, that's how basic video game scaling works. But, you know, being able to one-hit punch the big gnomes is nice. Might want to use a healing potion here soon. But I'm trying to save all my potions at this point for whenever I get the Alchemist upgrade, because that upgrade makes it so that way... Because that upgrade makes it so that way potions heal more. The Alchemist... Oh! This is what I've been looking for. But we're gonna take the Alchemist first, that way I can also go do this. We can hope for Starving Wolf next time. Also, I thought it was Lone Wolf. My bad, game. Let's not die. Let's not die. You're gonna see me act like this until I get maxed out alchemist upgrades. And while I hate the frogs, I also love the frogs, because you see, once a lot of them start spawning, they drop potions far more than any other enemy, and I don't know if it's, like, intended feature? I mean, I'd assume so, because they're, like, the wizards of gnomish society. At least that seems to be the implication with how they interface with the player. So that's what I'm assuming. Ooh. So of course they'd have all the magical healing potions. I love destroying natural ecosystems. Yummy. What? Oh, I think I accidentally punched the last gnome just without seeing it. Okay, where's the boss? There's the boss. Gimme here. Let's see. Undercut thief or the brute. Let's take the brute. Nothing feels better in this game than managing to chain together 3 or 4 mushroom bounces. Yeah, see there how that frog dropped a potion? That's what we want, is potions from frogs. When I guess I'll take potions from anybody, but once again, frogs have the highest likelihood of dropping them. Drop me your potions. Ultra kill with gnomish whimsy is great. What should I discuss on stream? I don't know. I need a chat to bounce off when it comes to this discussion, but the only thing I'm bouncing off of right now is mushrooms, because I have no chat. Chat, is this real? Ooh. Instead I'm just rambling about nothing. I noticed this is actually pretty decently big. Hold on, my microphone has been like turned away from me this entire time. My audio probably sounds like crap. Anyways, what was I saying? This is an issue that I just have with any stream that I do, and I've commented about it on stream before, but it's just, if I don't have something prompting me, like a chat, or like another person on stream, I don't know what to talk about. Like, gnome economics, that's what we should talk about. Lovely weather we're having here in gnome murderland. Give me your potions. Potion seller. I am going into battle, and I want only your strongest potions. Oh, hello, welcome to stream. But let's not discuss that. I wonder how many gnomes can theoretically spawn at once, because I know there isn't a cap. So I was looking in the Discord before I started streaming this game, and I saw a poll about whether or not they should add a cap to the amount of gnomes that can spawn. No more, I say. No more gnomes. Could I punch you, please? Ow! I gotta get out of here. Take out the frog. Wish that this game had the ability to view what upgrades you picked up so far. It would be very nice. Let's see, please. Wolf. No. Of course not. The stud or the brute? Let's take the brute. Doesn't really matter which one I take at this point. Neither of them will permit any more murder than I'm already doing. Nope, that was not what was intended. That, thank you. Alright, now let's remove all these gnomes. I feel like I'm like, if anybody saw the Kwebbelkop, like, AI-generated Minecraft gameplay, or not Minecraft gameplay, but, like, Minecraft YouTube commentator, where it was like the script and everything was like AI generated, and it was like, I am frolicking through the daisies, I am breaking a tree and doing maniacal crafting, and it was just like utter nonsense narrating everything that was happening on screen. I feel like I'm doing that right now. Ow. Ow. But I promise, all the slop on my channel is homegrown, human-made slop. I'll say I wouldn't be this good at punching frogs. How many gnome kills am I up to? 870 whatever. This is not getting me to my goal at all. I need to pick up the pace, but I need Starving Wolf. Please, game, I have never wanted anything more in my life than to be a wolf that is hungry. I hate because I'm alpha. Why'd that guy, like, scream like a rabbit from Rabbids Invasion? Where is the golden gnome? Oh, there it is. Could I punch it, please? Thank you. Please, please. Loaded! Oh, that doesn't quite do what I was hoping it would. I can work with this, though. I thought it would do like AoE damage. No, I punch at it. It automatically punches as I go through. I think it does like multi-hit, but I don't know how good it is compared to just punching because it burns through stamina. As the crowds get bigger, yeah, this is most definitely going to be helpful. Apparently, it seems kind of like a gimmicky upgrade. And I'm out of here. Give me you. We're gonna go pick up some potions from around the map real quick, I think. There's a few that are just hiding. Why does this default as a backdash? That's interesting. I see why the max kill stat leaderboard was lower than I expected it to be now. It's just, no matter what you do, it's so slow to kill them. There's so many of them. And no good options on how to deal with them in groups. Yes, I will take that, please, and thank you. Let's see, is there any upgrades to the Lone Wolf? No. Guess I'll take upgrades to attack speed. Maybe I treated Lone Wolf too harshly when I first unlocked it. It is very useful for clearing out like 20 of them around you at once. So as long as you manage to manage your stamina. Isn't it crazy how, like, bugs in gaming kinda gave us, like, the modern concept of, like, most movement tech? Like, obviously, I'm sure eventually movement tech would have come up in gaming. But, like, if it wasn't for stuff like V-hopping and air strafing existing, then a lot of modern movement tech probably would look very different from how it does currently. Quake and its influence on gaming needs to be studied. In fact, it probably has been studied now that I think about it. I mean, like, thinking about every facet of modern gaming, and in some way or another, you could probably tie it back to Quake, either directly or indirectly. Alchemist, Firekeeper, okay. Let's take the Alchemist for now, so that way I can feel a little bit more confident as I punch my way through these large crowds, that even if I do take damage, I can basically just heal back all of it. Alright. There we go. Now I think we've basically made it to the point that I was hoping for. Where we'd be able to basically punch our way through every gnome without any concern. Would I have liked to have a few more potions saved up by now? Absolutely. But that's okay. Early game fumbles can be brought back and get bought. You can come back from an early game fumble. You cannot, however, come back from death. So I'm not annoyed that I don't have them. Did I actually pick that up? Yes, I did. I mean, I realize I say you can't come back from death. You literally do in a game like this. You come back from death and you start the whole process over again. That's like the whole idea. Honestly, I wonder if there are any other games that have had a larger influence on gaming as a whole than Quake. Fortnite with the Battle Pass. Maybe not. Meh. Even the Battle Pass are like, only you really see them in like big AAA games. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so let's take time to cut. That's a good upgrade for dealing with crowds, because the crowds don't deal with you while you're dealing with them. Okay. Gosh, how many of these... Well, I almost asked a really stupid question. How many more of these gnomes are gonna come after me? An unlimited amount. I think I've already established that. And I think there was actually somewhere I was going with that thought process about, like, how many more upgrades do I need until I can get to being able to basically insta-kill any enemy with any attack. I think the answer is, like, just a little bit longer. Thankfully, using the dash ability still gives the damage buff for when you do a dash punch. So I am still getting those buffs whenever I dash into something. So when that happens, I'm able to... I'm still capable of instant killing anything. But it'd be nice to have that for everything. Oh, my eyes are watering all of a sudden. That's not great. Let's stop that, please, and thank you. Alright, there we go. Why am I like, sighing? What's wrong with me? I can't wait to see this game just start dying. I won't be happy until this stream turns into a slideshow. I'll know that I'm doing it right when that happens. Alright, let's see, what are we looking into now? Stud, thief, cut. Let's take the studs so we can max out that upgrade path so I don't have to see it anymore. Because I think that's the last one in the studs upgrade path. I gotta get out of here. Oh my god! But yeah, this is what I meant about way too many frogs spawning in the later levels. Waves, that's the word I'm looking for. Just hordes of them. Go. Yummy. But no, I am. Can I, like, actually speak instead of just making noises at the game? Like, oh, wooga, wooga. Maybe not those noises. Humna, wooga. No, I'm just making noises of disgruntlement, I feel. It's like, ugh. I'm a video game character now. Wow. How long am I actually going to invest into this? Because I don't think I'm getting on the leaderboards today. I'm gonna be real, chat. Whoa. It's a lot of active effort. And then, like, And then once you get on the leaderboards, I feel like you'd have to defend your spot, you know? So I don't know. I don't know. Is it even worth it to be on the leaderboards? I think I could get a screenshot and then call it a day, you know? Plus, I want to see how high a round I can get to. Let's see, what do we want? Firekeeper, Thief, or Time to Cut? Let's take a Time to Cut. I really do not care for the Firekeeper upgrade tree, because it's kind of useless. Because you end up insta-killing everything anyways, eventually. So an upgrade tree that, makes it so that way you set enemies on fire at a 20% chance on hit. Yeah, it's kind of useless. Why would I want a chance to do a little bit of damage when I can have a guarantee of doing a lot of damage by just pressing shift? Also, if you're trying to defend yourself, usually jumping on a mushroom's a better way of doing it than running away. I mean, do both, obviously, but like, if you're in a pinch, just jump on a mushroom. They can't hit you if you're on a mushroom. The only thing they can hit you is the frogs. So if there's no frogs in your area. I should not be drinking this many illicit potions from the magic forest, I fear. It's probably not good for me. I'm gonna get gnome cancer. I'm gonna get new types of cancer since we started curing the other ones. Also, isn't it wild how the US leaves the World Health Organization and they, like, immediately find the cure to one of the most dangerous cancers? Like, oh, hey guys, we figured out how to deal with pancreatic cancer. Let's go. Or, potentially, it's still in the testing phase, obviously. There's still a lot more research that needs to go into it. But, like, generally, it's really cool to hear about stuff like that. What do we got? The Thief. I really hope that we see some upgrades about stamina in a future update, because I would like to just be able to basically hold down shift. And ram through a crowd. But unfortunately, I still have to do a little bit of attention paying. How dare this game make me do that, though? That's so rude. That was not the right button. I guess I healed all the damage that I took from pressing it. Square up, brah. Where is the final enemy? Oh, it's glitched out frogs. I'm just gonna go run around and clean up the coins real quick. I'm not gonna worry about the enemies. Honestly, all these frogs are making me think of the, if anybody ever went to pbskids.org with their parents' permission when they were kids, and played the Curious George games, one of them was like, you could add or subtract frogs from like these lily pads and they'd play their little croaking frog song for you. Those frogs were endearing. These frogs are like the antithesis. The opposite there. They are the anti. The unfrog variant of them. They don't sing me serenades, they just chuckle magical rocks at me. I don't like having magical rocks chucked at me. Alright, now literally all we have left is the Firekeeper upgrade tree. So now my fists are on fire. Which means basically nothing to me. I just realized that the time slow ability does not get procced on dashing into enemies and killing them. Unless it's just bugged out and isn't working anymore for some reason. So I have not procced it for a good 20 waves. Honestly, I feel like what would be nice would be like an upgrade that spreads from enemy to enemy, some sort of damage type. Sort of like trying to think of good comparisons, but like the only other Survivors like games I've played is 20 Minutes Till Dawn. That's right, I haven't even played Vampire Survivors. I mean, I guess I have, but I've only played it once. Once or twice. I never really got into it. I probably should. It's a good game. It was enjoyable when I played it. I just never sat down and really divulged the time that I feel it deserved. Maybe I'll do that for a stream at some point, is just play some Vampire Survivors on stream and do basically the same thing I'm doing here, where I'm just chatting while doing it. I think Survivors like games make very good just chatting sort of gameplay. So I can just sit here and yap into a microphone and just mindlessly mash the buttons of destruction while thinking about how I'm going to make a build. I think there's not much build making to go with this game, unfortunately. Let's go heal. I think that might be a good idea. I wonder how long I'm gonna stream for, honestly, because this is a really stupid stream idea. This is a stream idea built around the concept of engagement. But I have no engagement. Well, hello there, upgrades. It's glad to see ya. I think, honestly, what I've looked at of this game, like, from the developer, what he said about the game, I think the most interesting thing is that apparently the dev wants to make VR support for it. Well, now that I think about it, I guess it does kind of track. The Vampire Survivors game a while ago got VR support. Why am I not getting Santa? Thank you. But, like, I don't know how a game like this would do in VR. Partially in terms of, like, motion sickness. So I feel like this could be a game that could easily lend itself to motion sickness. But also just in terms of, like, performance. So it's very performant to have a lot of enemies on screen. It's very performance taxing, I mean. So, I don't know. And, like, clearly these enemies here have some pretty, I don't want to say really complicated AI, but they got something going with it. I mean, they can find me from pretty much anywhere. So, like, there's at least some A-star pathfinding algorithms in place. I'd hope A-star. Why would they be doing that? Actually, they could be doing a... Is there a 3D equivalent for flood film? Pathfinding? I assume if you treat the entire map like a 2D plane, I don't see why you couldn't. That's usually what's recommended if you're doing a large amount of enemies, is flood fill. Or what? I don't actually remember the term. I keep saying flood fill, but I don't think that's the term for it. It's like stream, river, current, something or another. There's some water terminology in there. I don't remember what it is, though. I've seen it discussed in videos, like, talking about, like, this one guy that made a game where it's, like, ants. And he was talking about how he uses flood pathfinding for it and stuff. It's a very interesting pathfinding algorithm thing. Why am I still on this? I should talk about something else. I guess, honestly, the easiest way to deal with pathfinding is to just not have it, and to just have enemies move directly towards the player. Wow, look at my options! Which is what I believe games like Vampire Survivors do, roughly, for, like, enemies that do just move towards the player. I don't know. Certain, because I don't think there's any, like, obstacles in the way. Because that's gonna be, like, the least performance heavy, is just telling every enemy, hey, move to this spot. Don't worry about pathfinding, just go. Heal, please. Now that I'm moving. I like healing while I'm in the air because, you can't really move that efficiently on the ground. But if you're in air, you're afforded a little bit more maneuverability. Depending on the speed that you entered the air with, like that. Why did I heal? I did not need to drink that. I was at max health. Let's go clear out all these dumb frogs. I hate them. Fuck my chud frog life. Bam, 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 bam. Spawn camping, I'm spawn camping. No, I shouldn't do that. That's immoral. That's wrong. I gotta get out of here. No more frogs, please, for the love of God, get rid of them. God, I haven't even made a dent towards getting into the leaderboard. But I don't want to call it quits until I at least get 10k kills. I want to see some discernible progress. But obviously, like, the longer I spend doing this, the more I can just continue with it later. At this point, I think I'm just gonna hang around this frog's pond. In hindsight, not as great of an idea as I thought it was. Let's just skedaddle. I love how the enemy scaling is probably eventually going to turn this entire arena gray and frog-like. I love seeing just the artillery strike of frog projectiles. One problem that I have when I'm playing games like this is I just lock in, and then I stop speaking too. That's another issue. I'm getting too locked in, and I'm not giving any commentary. I feel bad commentary is better than no commentary. I mean, some people may disagree with me, some people might just want me to shut up, but... you know. Some people are wrong. But speaking of right people, everybody should come subscribe to me. Yep, I think that's a very correct opinion. So I'm gonna reload my stream real quick because I just want to make sure that it's not bugged at all. Nope. It really is just dead in chat. I guess it is pretty early in the morning right now. Bam, 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 bam. How big do you think there is I can't speak. How many enemies do you think are like being spawned at this point? Per wave. Oh, let's go heal, please. It does seem so just become a game of run in, do a bunch of damage, and then run away and drink potions. There doesn't seem to be much innovation on my strategy here. This kind of just beats everything. I wish that there was a little more strategy to this. I mean, it's punching gnomes. What strategy? Never mind. I am in a forest punching gnomes. What more could I possibly ask for in terms of strategy? I don't need movement tech. That's too complicated. I don't need to be doing like core nukes or something. Wow, these options are so beautiful. Funny enough, at this point, I don't actually really care about, like, progressing waves. I just care about the enemies themselves. Because, like, why would I care about progressing waves, other than just number go up? The only thing that helps me is kills! Let's get out of here and head to the gnome bar. You think these are the ship of Why can't I speak at all this stream? Do you think these are the ship of Theseus gnomes that Tumblr was talking about? I love making references that literally nobody except me will understand. I feel like I'm a heat-seeking missile to these frogs. If I lock on target, they are dead. I said gnomes, but I meant frogs. It's almost time for me to take my meds. I'll blame it on that. I don't like when there's only a few enemies left, actually, now that I think about it, because then I can't punch my way through a massive crowd, and then I have to wait for, like, all the enemies to regroup in one area, and then it's like this. It's a whole thing. I guess I can keep defrogifying the area while I wait. Frogs kind of look like Bufo from Adventure Time. Now I'm thinking about the episode where Finn and Jake go and become wizards. This guy, you see the wrinkled demeanor, the shadows under the bags under the eyes, the shadowy cloak. Yeah? That means he's evil. No, it means he's ugly. The ugly people are desperate. Haggle with him, dude. We almost done here with this round. Oh, hey, I'm almost at wave 50. I just realized I'm gonna be on wave 50 once I slay this gnome. Where are the frogs? Let's just get this over with. Whoa! Was not aiming for the mushroom. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I probably put far too much time into some demos than I should. Because this is just a demo. This is not a full game. Like, this isn't even an early access title. Just demo. And yet I've put far too much time into this. I mean, honestly, this one stream has already shown basically the entire game. And then, like, 2 secrets. This has shown the entire game, because this is it. Standing and punching gnomes. Being assaulted by frogs. Hey, we're up to 50 potions. We are at as many potions as we are rounds at this point. I wonder if the potions are going to scale faster than rounds as we go forward. And especially as I get a little more refined in my gnomish extermination skills. Alright, round 51, let's go. Honestly, I kind of hope that as it goes on, the cap starts... Like, I don't know how the gnomes scale. For all I know, they might have already reached their peak of scaling, and at this point, the only scaling is spawn amount scaling. I hope that's not the case. I really hope that eventually the cap just gets filled with, like, these buff gray gnomes and nothing else. Because, well, yes, I don't think they do the most damage. I think the little shirted guys do, the colored shirts with the weapons. I get through, please. Thank you. But if it's just the big gray guys, I can easily just dash through, because they take a second before they attack. Which gives me enough time, I believe, to make sure that I'm dashing into them. Let's go back and max out our health, thank you. I am Bufo, the wizard. I wonder what upgrades the dev has planned for the future, because I'm assuming from some polls that have been run, there's at least plans for some upgrades for, stamina. But I would like to see some other upgrades too, just ones for gameplay. Stats. Or not stats, like, no, stuff like the dash that lets me punch. Or the fire mechanic. Like, I'd like to see stuff like that expanded on. Oh hey, the little selection text is stuck on my screen now. My voice assistant on my phone just activated from that too, so now I need to reload the stream, because anytime I tab out of YouTube, it breaks my chat. And I don't know if the voice assistant is enough to do that. Ooh, it's been a hot minute since I've been this low. Let's go do some healing. It's like if you hired Doom Guy as a roach exterminator is what this game is, if I had to describe it honestly. Because what do you mean I'm just here mowing through them? But these are basically just like common garden pests in this game's universe. According to some wizard that you talked to at the start of the game. Well, I still don't know whether or not I believe on that. But if he is telling the truth, then, I feel very overqualified for the job. I hope I can get this UI element off my screen soon. I don't want to keep looking at it. I'm gonna be real. It would be really funny if I just get so locked in on this, I lose track of time, and I, like, look at, like, how long I've been live, and it'll be, like, 2.5 hours or something. Actually, how long have I been live? Hour and 15 minutes. It has not felt like it's been over an hour of this singular run. I'm gonna have to take my meds soon. And I guess they can wait a little bit. I mean, that's not a good idea, but the issue is that I need to eat when I take them. Meaning I'm gonna have to, like, put stream on intermission. Also, I feel streaming is a good way to stay awake right now, because I woke up at 8:30 p.m. yesterday. I need to fix my sleep schedule. I got work. I gotta get my sleep schedule better for that. I gotta do some interviews here soon. All sorts of stuff. Oh, I have not been paying attention to my health. Let's fix that real quick. It's interesting that jumping doesn't take stamina when compared to, like, everything else. Oh, over 100 damage. Let's go. That's goated. So I realize I haven't been looking at the damage value for a while. I know that the damage scales with points that you have, thanks to the, which upgrade is it that does that? I don't remember the name of it. Not that it matters, because I have all of them. Get over here. Let's see, can I get rid of this stupid screen? Thank you. Let's go heal. Also, it does seem like, well, yes, it is RNG dependent a little bit, that I am generally scaling potions faster than I am waves, which is nice, because I don't know if at any point the frog spawn rates are going to slow down. And so if that does happen, I'd like to have as many potions stockpiled as possible. Should probably go do a performance saving run here in a minute to go collect basically every object on the map once I like clear out these waves, but I feel like it's kind of pointless because I'm gonna just like next wave cause as many to be here. A song just came up that is entirely different from, like, everything else that is played in my playlist so far. Or I say playlist, in YouTube Music's auto-generated, like, mix. Touch Fluffy Tail by Ken Ashcorp just came up. I've been listening to Vocaloid this entire time, so that was very unexpected. It wasn't even like I was trying to listen to Vocaloid, that's kind of just what I already had up when I started streaming, and I said, screw it, why not? Like, I can kind of see where YouTube Music is coming from, going from, like, Moretu to, Ken Ashcorp. It's not a massive stretch. I mean, it kind of is, but also it kind of isn't. Potion addicts claiming that they need them to live. Yeah, sure, buddy. Also, I love looking over at my streams preview and just seeing how crappy the bitrate seems to be right now. Actually, have I had crap frames? No. It's just, it doesn't seem like YouTube particularly likes this game with its compression algorithm. Still probably looks far better than the Factorio streams. I need to stream Factorio again sometime here soon. It's been too long. I need to do my annual playthrough of it. Wow, these options are so incredible. I think I'm gonna go till round 60 and then call it for the stream. Because by then, it'll probably be almost 11. Okay, I'm out. Later. Later, gamers. Woo! That could have been worse. How much damage do I do on a charged hit? I think that was 130 something. It's more than one reasonably needs. Oh, that was it. I thought there was one more. How many bugs is there? It's like my worst nightmare. So one moment, I need to go check something. Why, YouTube Music, are you playing me Sonic Adventures soundtrack? I don't want to listen to Sonic Adventures soundtrack. I have never played the game, I know nothing. Oh, so, for people wondering in the Discord why I said, oh hey, next stream series, Signalis, and then I just haven't streamed Signalis yet, it's purely because I messed up my sleep schedule. I've been trying to fix it because I wanted to stream Signalis at like a reasonable time. As always, the choices are just impeccable. I should make a stream music playlist of songs that I know are okay to play on stream. I think I have an idea, actually. This Friday, I might end up picking up, the Unbeatable soundtrack. I might pick that up on, SoundCloud. Or, not SoundCloud, Bandcamp. Since if I remember correctly, when I was looking at the Bandcamp page, it said that, I am allowed to use it for stuff like streaming. And well, of course, I could just, stream it off of YouTube. How would they know the difference? One, I'd like to have higher quality audio. But two, Unbeatable's goated. I gotta support the devs. I'm gonna be a day one purchaser of the next Unbeatable DLC. What? I just mashed E trying to punch. No, idiot. That's the pickup button. Honestly, now that I think about it, I could pretty easily actually plan out a decent amount of content ahead of time, because I have some ideas. And I do have a decent amount of games, so I know the time to beat them, and so I know roughly how many streams worth of content I could get out of them. And there's some games that I want to get into that I should probably look into the time to beat them, so I know how many streams of content I get. I don't want to go in blind like I did with Unbeatable, where I did not know the time to beat, so I end up doing a stream where I'm a little too overzealous. Oh. Also, a new problem has appeared that I was not expecting to befall upon me, but I need to use the bathroom, which I did not expect to need to do today. Yeah, here I am. Or, hold on, did I say not expecting to need to do today? I meant today during stream. So I haven't consumed any liquids lately. And, on the other end, I dealt with those before stream, but nope, I need to go. I knew I wasn't going crazy. This is just Wayward Romance instrumental. It's like, hold on, where's the lyrics? That's the funny bit. There isn't any. I feel so bad, gatekeeping the music that I'm listening to, but I don't want copyright killing me. I don't particularly have any interest in my streams getting banned in Russia. Although, as a queer content creator, it kind of tracks that they would be. But we are nearing end of stream here, so I think my problems are all about to be solved. Since I said at round 60 I would be ending stream. So, to show how I'm going to end stream, I gotta look for a specific thing here at round 60. Where is it? There's just so many enemies that spawn that... Aha, there you are. So, in this menu, I can talk to the fairy, and I can say, take me back to the castle. And that, like, extracts me from this run. Oh, let's go. You have to get that many kills in a single run? Oh my god. Okay. Sure, whatever. Anyways, thank you everybody for stopping in. Not that I think anybody really did, other than the one chatter for that one message. Hope you all have a good one, and see you later. Goodbye. Actually, when I say see you later, honestly, it might genuinely be, like, later today, later. But, fare thee well.